Number 1. The 1975 Chevrolet K20 Pickup. Priced at $6,500 and located in Arlington, Nebraska. This is a 3/4-ton, long bed 4x4, built back when trucks were made of steel and grit, and this one still runs, drives, and stops just like it should. Under the hood, it's powered by a 400 small block Chevy, paired to a TH350 automatic transmission. It's no speed demon, but it's happy as cruising around 55 miles per hour, making it a perfect choice for rural roads, towing, or simply showing up in style. The body's in decent shape for its age. Sure, it's got some rust down low and a few dents here and there, but nothing that takes away from its solid bones. The floors appear solid, and most importantly, four-wheel drive works great. Whether you're facing snow, mud, or just want to take it off the beaten path, this K20 is up for the job. Now, here's what you'll appreciate. It comes with new tires, and you'll find power windows and power locks. A rare bonus for a truck of this era. The heater, radio, and lights are all functioning. The AC component are present, though not currently hooked up. Something you could restore with just a little elbow grease. There's one mod worth noting. The cab was swapped at some point with one from an '80s Chevy truck, which adds a touch of updated style, while keeping that classic square body silhouette. Clean title? Check. No trades? That's right. This seller knows what they've got. A dependable, mechanically sound, vintage 4x4 with the kind of patina and personality that only comes from decades on a road. If you're looking for a solid project you can daily, ranch rig, or simply enjoy as is, this 1975 K20 just might be the one to haul home. Number 2, the 1973 Ford F-150 long bed, priced at $3,850, located in Johns Island, South Carolina. Let's talk about a true American classic that brings vintage charm, rugged performance, and a price that won't break the bank. Coming in at just $3,850, this is a 1973 Ford F-150 long bed, currently located in Johns Island, South Carolina, and it might just be the affordable classic truck project you've been waiting for. Under the hood, you'll find Ford's legendary 360 cubic inch big block V8. This engine was built to deliver torque and durability, and paired with an automatic transmission, it makes for a solid cruiser or work truck. Whether you're hauling gear, cruising back roads, or just looking to turn heads at the local cars and coffee, this powertrain combo will get you there with that unmistakable V8 growl. The truck shows just 69,000 miles, which is incredibly low for a vehicle of this era. That mileage alone makes this F-150 stand out in a sea of overworked and worn-down classics. It's a great starting point for a restoration, or even just a solid driver as is. Now let's talk maintenance. The seller notes that the truck has recently undergone a complete engine tune-up, ensuring that it's firing on all cylinders, literally. In addition, it features a completely new brake system, which is a huge plus when you're dealing with classic vehicles. Stopping power is just as important as horsepower, and this truck gives you confidence in both areas. Cosmetically, the truck retains that rugged, original character. It's not perfect. It has a few small quirks, which the seller's upfront about, but that's part of the charm when you're dealing with a 50-year-old classic. These quirks don't take away from the functionality, and they just might add to the personality. Now, a couple of quick notes. It does come with a title, which is critical if you're planning to get on the road or registered in your state. However, you will need to BYOB. That's bring your own battery. It's a minor detail, and batteries are easy to come by. Once you drop one in, you're good to go. All in all, this 1973 Ford F-150 long bed is a great mix of mechanical readiness and vintage styling. offered at a very approachable price. Whether you're a seasoned builder or someone who's always wanted a classic truck without the high cost of entry, this could be the one. So, if you're in or near South Carolina or willing to make the trip, this F-100 deserves a closer look. Trucks like this don't come around every day at this price, especially not with this mileage and those recent upgrades. Don't sleep on it. This one might not last long. Number 3. The 1973 Ford F-250 XLT Ranger, priced at $17,000 and currently located in Northville, Michigan. If you're looking for a truck that blends vintage charm with raw capability, this F-250 might just check all the boxes. It's driven 90,000 miles. Not bad at all for a heavy-duty pickup that's seen half a century of roads, work sites, and open highways. These trucks were built to last, and this one proves it. Now, let's get under the hood and into the details. It features an automatic transmission, which makes for a smooth and easy driving experience. Especially important if you're planning to cruise it regularly or put to work. Whether you're hauling, towing, or just enjoying the ride, this F-250 has that rugged Ford reliability that made these trucks legends in the first place. One of the standout features here is a restored frame, and that's a big deal. This truck has zero rust on the frame, which is incredibly rare and valuable when you're looking at a vehicle from 1973. Rust is usually the Achilles heel of these old rigs, especially in northern climates, but in this case, the frame has been fully gone through and restored. That means this F-250 has a rock-solid foundation to build on, drive now, or keep preserving. From the cab back, everything is said to be in working order. Lights, gauges, and core mechanical functions are all up and running. For a 50-year-old pickup, that's something to appreciate. It shows that care and maintenance have gone into keeping it functional, not just parked and forgotten. Now, let's be real. The seller does mention that the truck has a few leaks. That's not uncommon for older vehicles, and it's worth factoring into your expectations. Whether it's a bit of oil, coolant, or transmission fluid, small leaks are part of vintage truck ownership. The good news? With the frame restored and everything else functioning, you're not starting from scratch. You're picking up where someone else already did the heavy lifting. The XLT Ranger trim package adds a nice touch of style and comfort too. Back in the day, this was the upscale version of the F-Series trucks, giving you upgraded trim, chrome details, and a little more attention to the interior than your average base model F-250. That extra flair still stands out today. So, if you're after a strong, character-filled classic truck that's already had major structural work done, and you're not afraid of a little TLC to handle the minor leaks, this 1973 Ford F-250 XLT Ranger could be a fantastic investment. Whether it becomes your weekend cruiser, a light-duty hauler, or the foundation of your next restoration project, this Ford is ready for the road or the garage, whichever direction you want to take it. Located in Northville, Michigan, and priced at $17,000, this F-250 offers a lot of value for a truck that's halfway to antique status, but still built to get the job done. Number 4. The 1967 Dodge D150, listed at $16,000 and currently parked under the sun in Las Vegas, Nevada. With only 46,000 miles driven, this truck is more than just a survivor. It's a built-up beast. It's running strong, solid, and loud, thanks to a big block 440 motor under the hood. If you know Mopar, you know that 440 means business. This engine was one of Dodge's most powerful back in the day, and it's still got that same aggressive bite today. Backing it up is a 727 automatic transmission. And here's the kicker. It's been rebuilt, giving you peace of mind and reliable shifting every time you hit the gas. Whether you're cruising the strip or laying down rubber, this drivetrain is made for fun and performance. Now let's talk upgrades, because this truck didn't stop at just a strong motor. It's riding on a set of brand new wheels and tires, giving it a fresh stance and improved road grip. And when it comes time to slow all that power down, you got Willwood brakes handling the job, known for high-performance stopping power and modern safety. And exhaust? Oh, it's not your typical muffled rumble. This beast features an aftermarket exhaust system with an electric cutout valve, so you can go from stealth mode to full roar with the flick of a switch. Want to cruise quietly through your neighborhood? You got it. Want to wake up the block? Just open that valve and let the 440 scream. Inside the cab, the upgrades continue with an aftermarket stereo, letting you bump your favorite playlist while heads turn at every stoplight. It's not just loud. It's cool, it's clean, and it demands attention everywhere it goes. Now, the seller describes it as a very cool truck that gets a lot of attention, and honestly, that might be underselling it. This is the kind of ride that draws a crowd at gas stations, gets thumbs up on the highway, and stands out in any parking lot full of cookie-cutter pickups. They're open to offers, so there might be a little wiggle room on the price, but they're not accepting trades. So bring cash and be ready to deal. If you're looking for a vintage Dodge with muscle car DNA, custom upgrades, and a whole lot of attitude, this 1967 D150 is absolutely worth a closer look. It's a solid runner, a visual stunner, and ready for its next owner to fire it up and hit the road. Number 5, the 1972 Chevrolet C20, priced at $13,000, or best offer, and located in Spokane Valley, Washington. If you're into solid classic trucks that still know how to put in work, this one deserves your attention. This 72 C20 is a two-wheel drive, manual transmission model, and it's described as being in really good condition for its age. And based on what we're seeing, that sounds about right. Under the hood, you got the tried-and-true Chevy 350 V8, one of the most iconic and reliable engines Chevrolet ever produced. It's paired with a heavy-duty SM465 4-speed manual transmission, which is known for its durability and its ability to handle some serious torque. That transmission was built for work, found in a ton of GM trucks from this era, and gives you full control over all that V8 power. Whether you're downshifting on a backroad cruise or putting it through its paces on a light haul, this truck drives smooth, runs strong, and has plenty of power under the pedal. It's not just a pretty face, it's a good driver through and through. What makes this one stand out is its overall condition. For a truck that's been around for over 50 years, it's holding up beautifully. The body looks clean, the lines are straight, and it carries that no-nonsense stance that made these 70s Chevy trucks so popular among builders and collectors. You can keep it as is and enjoy it, or use it as a rock-solid platform for a light resto or custom build. The seller is keeping it simple. No trades, just a straight-up sale. They're asking $13,000, but they're also open to offers, so if you're a serious buyer, don't be afraid to make a deal. This truck checks a lot of boxes. It's vintage, it's clean, it runs well, and it comes with that mechanical simplicity that modern trucks just don't have. No overcomplicated electronics, just raw, analog driving the way it used to be. So if you're in or near Washington and you've been hunting for a dependable classic with character and strength, this 1972 Chevy C20 might just be your next pickup. But don't wait too long. Clean manuals with V8s like this don't sit around forever. Number 6, the 1975 Chevrolet Silverado, a short bed, step-side C10, and it's listed at $18,500 out of Pendleton, Kentucky. Let's start with the basics. This truck is only 5,000 miles on the build, and it's running a 350 cubic inch small block V8, paired with a turbo 350 automatic transmission, a classic and dependable combo that's proven itself time and time again. Whether you're rolling to a local show or taking a weekend backroad cruise, this setup delivers smooth, reliable power with that unmistakable Chevy rumble. This C10 has been lowered to give it that aggressive stance, and it sits perfectly over a set of American Racing soft flat wheels that complete the old-school hot rod look. It's got just the right mix of muscle and style, modern comfort, with a nod to vintage street scene vibes. Inside, you'll find a very nice interior. Clean, well-kept, and clearly the product of someone who put care into the build. It's got air conditioning, too, which is a huge plus in any classic truck, especially if you're planning to daily it or take it on summer cruises. This isn't just a garage queen. It's a cruiser built for comfort and cool factor. The paint is driver quality, meaning it's not a show truck finish, but it still looks great on the road. It's the kind of finish you won't be afraid to drive and enjoy. No need to worry about every bug or rock chip. It's meant to be used, and it wears that purpose well. Now here's the backstory. The current owner planned to keep this one forever, a true forever truck, but the kids are lobbying hard for something a little more wild. So, the Silverado is now up for grabs, and the seller is mostly looking for trades. If you got a hot rod, rat rod, or a T-bucket sitting in the garage, this might be your chance to make a deal. The seller is open to offers, but seems more interested in swapping for something that brings back that raw, open-wheel fun. So if you're looking for a classic short-bed Chevy with V8 power, a great stance, modern comfort, and timeless hot rod appeal, this 1975 Silverado stepside C10 might be calling your name. Whether you're into trading or buying outright, this one is worth a serious look. Pendleton, Kentucky. Go check it out. Number 7. The 1996 Ford F-150 XLT Pickup, priced at $17,000 and currently rolling in Edinburg, Texas. Let's start under the hood. This truck is powered by Ford's iconic 351 cubic inch V8. That's a 5.8-liter Windsor, a reliable, torque-heavy engine that gives this F-150 plenty of get-up and go. It's paired to an automatic transmission, making a smooth and easy cruiser, whether you're hitting the open road or pulling into your favorite local car meet. It's clocked 170,000 miles, but don't let that number fool you. This truck has been well looked after, and it still runs strong. These 9th-gen F-150s are known for their durability, and this one's no exception. Visually, this truck nails the stance. It's been dropped 3 inches in the front and 5 inches in the rear, giving it that low-profile, leveled-out look that screams street-ready without sacrificing drivability. Whether you're parked or in motion, it sits right. And let's talk about those wheels, because they absolutely seal the deal. This truck rides on a set of 20x8 and 20x10 American Racing 2-piece forged billet wheels. Not only are they lightweight and high-end, but they add serious style and value to the build. These aren't your average bolt-ons. These are premium rollers that elevate the entire look of the truck. The XLT trim brings in those classic chrome touches and factory comfort, making it a great balance between work truck toughness and daily driver usability. And yes, it comes with a clean title, so there's no drama when it comes time to register, insure, or transfer. This generation of F-150, especially in XLT form with the 351 V8, is becoming increasingly collectible. And with tasteful mods like the March 5th drop and those killer forged wheels, this one's already ahead of the curve. If you're in the market for a well-sorted, clean OBS4 that's ready to enjoy as is, this 1996 F-150 XLT might just be your next ride. Classic looks, modern stance, and proven power. It's a full package. Number 8. The 1996 Ford F-250 regular cab long bed, priced at just $4,900 and located in Waterford Works, New Jersey. Now, if you're looking for a reliable workhorse with classic Ford durability, this one's worth a serious look. Under the hood, it's packing a 7.5-liter V8 gas engine. That's Ford's legendary 460 cubic inch big block. Known for massive torque and bulletproof strength, this engine was built for hauling, towing, and getting the job done. It's paired with an automatic transmission, making it easy to drive whether you're cruising back roads or backing up a trailer. And with just 101,000 miles, this truck is barely getting started. For a 90s heavy-duty pickup, that kind of mileage is hard to find, especially one that's been this well kept. It's a two-wheel drive, regular cab, and comes with a long bed, so you've got room to haul just about anything. Tools, lumber, equipment, or even toss a camper on the back. It's ideal for work, for farm use, or for someone who just loves a good, honest truck that doesn't pretend to be something it's not. And here's a bonus. It's fully powered, meaning it's got power windows, power locks, and more. It may be from 1996, but it's got enough convenience features to keep daily use comfortable and easy. With a price tag of $4,900, this is a ton of truck for the money. You're getting a strong drivetrain, low miles, and Ford's classic HD build quality, all wrapped into a no-frills, ready-to-roll package. If you're in New Jersey or anywhere near the East Coast and need a solid, dependable pickup, whether for work or project, this 1996 Ford F-250 should definitely be on your radar. Number 9. The 1970 Chevrolet C10, currently listed at $15,500, or best offer, and located in Harris, Minnesota. If you're a fan of vintage Chevy pickups, this one is definitely worth your attention. The odometer shows 136,000 miles, but don't let that fool you. This truck is powered by a fresh remanufactured 350 V8 engine with less than 3,000 miles on the build. That engine was sourced from Napa in North Branch, Minnesota, and professionally broken in by the folks at Master Auto Care in Columbus, MN. In short, it's ready to go. This isn't just a survivor. It's a well-cared-for classic with modern dependability under the hood. Whether you're planning weekend cruises, summer car shows, or just want a rock-solid vintage pickup with updated power, this one checks all the right boxes. The seller notes that the truck has been very well taken care of, and they've got the receipts to prove it. Every dollar spent, every part installed, every bit of work done in the last 4 years. It's all documented. That kind of maintenance history is gold when you're shopping for classics. The 1970 C10 is one of the most sought-after models in the Chevy truck family, known for its clean body lines, durable frame, and timeless style. And with a fresh 350 under the hood, you've got the best of both worlds. Vintage looks with modern reliability. At $15,500 OBO, this truck is priced right for what it offers. If you've been looking for a well-sorted classic Chevy, one that's ready to drive, show, and enjoy, this might just be the one. So if you're anywhere near Minnesota or willing to make the trip to Harris, go check out this 1970 Chevrolet C10 before it's gone. Clean builds like this don't last long. Number 10. The 1967 GMC one-ton dump truck, priced at $4,500 and located in Warrenton, Virginia. This heavy-duty vintage hauler isn't just a nostalgic piece of metal for display. It's still ready to roll up its sleeves and get to work. Powered by the original V6 engine and paired with manual transmission, both of which are reported to be in solid working condition, this truck offers a rare blend of old-school toughness and authentic driving experience. The real standout feature here is the fully functional hydraulic dump bed, making this classic not just a collectible, but a practical utility vehicle that can still serve on a job site or farm. Yes, it shows signs of its age. There are non-functioning lights and the usual wear and tear you'd expect from decades of use. But that's part of charm. It's a survivor, a tool that has earned its keep and carries a patina of honest labor. For anyone who values rugged reliability and wants a piece of vintage equipment that can still pull its weight, this GMC is a rare find. Whether you're looking to add character to a fleet, start a restoration project, or just need a functional dump truck with personality, this is a solid choice. And at $4,500, it's more than just a vehicle. It's a rolling piece of American work ethic, a relic from an era where machines were built to last and meant to be used. If you're the kind of buyer who sees value not just in shine but in service, this one-ton classic might be the perfect addition to your garage or your next job site. Number 11. The 1985 Chevrolet C10 Silverado, priced at $11,500, located in Marion, Indiana, finished in what's believed to be its original paint. This Silverado wears its age with pride, showing just enough patina to prove its authenticity, while still looking sharp and clean for its nearly 4-decade journey. It features a Silverado trim package, and its 8-foot-long bed is not only rust-free, but also protected with a tough rubber liner, making it practical for hauling, working, or simply preserving that long bed classic silhouette. Under the hood, you'll find the original small block V8 engine, which still runs strong, paired with an automatic transmission for smooth cruising. This truck hasn't been chopped, bagged, or LS swapped. It's a survivor, proudly wearing its factory DNA. The interior is largely original, including the factory seats, dash, and trim. One door pulled its brakes several years back, but it's been cleverly replaced with a leather strap, which, rather than detracting, add a rugged and personalized touch. Power windows and locks are fully functional. Cruise control still works, and even the original AM/FM radio is present, offering a direct line back to the 80s. It rolls on a set of aluminum wheels wrapped in Firehawk Indy 500 white leather tires, which still have a solid amount of tread left, giving the truck a planted, ready-to-drive stance. It's equipped with dual gas tanks, and the interior switch that toggles between them operates perfectly, so range and reliability are covered. While factory air conditioning was included as an option, it's not currently operational, a common issue for vintage trucks, and something easily addressed if you want to restore it. The chrome bumpers front and rear still shine up nicely, giving the truck just the right amount of classic flair. Mechanically, the owner reports minor oil and transmission leaks, but we're talking about just 2 to 3 drops per day, something expected for a truck of this vintage, and far from a deal breaker. The body and frame remain straight, solid, and unmolested, providing a reliable foundation for whatever path you choose, whether that's keeping original, doing a light resto mod, or preserving it as is and enjoying the drive. At $11,500, this 85 Silverado represents a sweet spot in the market, a clean, honest, and mostly original truck with character, comfort, and cruise-ready confidence. Trucks like this don't stay available for long, especially when they come with history, reliability, and originality baked in. Number 12. The 1969 Ford F-250 Explorer, priced at $10,000, located in Sparks, Nevada, with just 36,000 to 37,000 miles showing on the odometer. This truck has clearly lived a life of utility without abuse. It's not a trailer queen or a showpiece. It's the kind of truck that was built to be driven and still does its job with pride, wearing its age with dignity. It features a long bed that give you plenty of hauling space and a set of West Coast style mirrors that add both form and function, perfect for visibility and classic flair. Inside, you'll find a comfortable bench seat with no tiers, giving you a clean, authentic experience every time you slide in. A new visor has been added to match the chrome detailing on the mirrors, which ties the interior and exterior together with a thoughtful touch of vintage style. Under the hood lies the original 360 V8 engine, paired with its original automatic transmission, and it drives just as Ford intended back in '69. Rear-wheel drive, smooth and built for the long haul. The current owner clearly takes care of it, making a point to keep it moving regularly, letting fluids circulate and take it out for yard work, and light duty to keep everything in healthy working order. Oil changes are done routinely, and the truck is maintained with care, not over-restored, but preserved and respected. Whether you're looking for a reliable classic to throw into weekend projects, a vintage hauler with real muscle, or a starter platform for something custom, this F-250 Explorer delivers a lot of bang for the buck. The seller is also open to trades and offers, making this an ideal opportunity to negotiate a fair deal and walk away with a rugged piece of Ford history. It's rare to find a truck of this era that still retains both its original powertrain and its honest utility, without being priced like a museum piece. If you're someone who values old-school durability with just the right amount of personality, the 69 F-250 is calling your name. Number 13. the 1983 Chevrolet C10, offered at $9,000 in Mora, Minnesota. This one's a regular cab-long box, built with simplicity and durability in mind, making it a great platform for anything from weekend cruising to daily hauling. Powering the square-body beast is a 400 cubic inch small block V8, giving it that unmistakable Chevy rumble and plenty of torque to back it up. The truck runs and drives great, according to the seller, which means it's ready to hit the road the moment you turn the key. It's not overbuilt or overly customized. What you see is what you get. A clean, straightforward pickup that wears its age well and still knows how to do its job. The long bed gives you plenty of room for tools, gear, or whatever project you're hauling. And a regular cab keeps it compact and maneuverable while still delivering that classic, boxy silhouette that defines early 80s American pickups. Whether you're looking to get into the world of vintage trucks, want a reliable V8 powered hauler, or you're simply after that unmistakable C10 square body aesthetic, this is a kind of truck that fits the bill without breaking the bank. At this price point, and with the seller open to best offers, you've got some room to negotiate and make this Chevy your own. Add your personal touches or drive it as is. Either way, it's a timeless platform that continues to grow in value and appreciation. If you have questions, the seller invites you to reach out directly, which usually means they're motivated and ready to deal. Don't sleep on this one. Affordable, V8 powered, long bed classics like this are getting harder to find in this condition. Number 14. The 1991 Chevrolet Silverado 1500, a standard cab pickup with an 8-foot bed, listed for just $600 in Newton, Iowa. Now, this isn't your turnkey daily driver. It had a blown 4.3L engine, so it's currently not running. But if you're looking for a solid foundation to build on, this truck is absolutely worth a closer look. The body is in good shape, especially for the year, with solid panels that could either stay as is for that age patina look or serve as a canvas for a full restoration or custom build. What's more, the drivetrain has never given the owner any issues prior to the engine failure, which suggests that the transmission and rear end are still in good working order. A big plus for anyone planning an engine swap or rebuild. Inside, the interior is surprisingly clean for a truck of this age and price point. The dashboard, door panels, and plastics are all said to be in good condition, which save you a ton of time and money if you plan to restore or drive it once it's back on the road. With 163,000 miles, this truck has lived a life, but it's far from finished. At this price, it's a smart buy for someone with a spare engine ready to drop in, or even for someone who wants a part out, given how solid the body and cabin are. Whether you're a hobbyist, a budget builder, or someone just looking for a weekend challenge, this Silverado might be your next garage project. Trucks with clean bones and complete interiors are getting harder to find, especially under $1,000. So this one could be a hidden gem for the right buyer. Number 15. The 1970 Ford F-250 regular cab long bed. Priced at $8,000. Located in Carson City, Nevada. If you're a fan of vintage Ford trucks and don't mind putting in some elbow grease, here's a restoration opportunity that could pay off big. The 1970 Ford F-250 Sport Custom, available now in Carson City, Nevada, for $8,000. This is an all-original survivor, with an interior and exterior untouched, giving you a true time capsule project to work with. With 138,000 miles on the odometer and an automatic transmission, this long bed regular cab still carries the essence of classic Ford craftsmanship. While the truck does not currently run, the good news is that everything is intact, from the body panels to trim, and all the way through the drivetrain and interior components. This makes a fantastic canvas for a faithful restoration, or even a tasteful resto-mod, if you're looking to combine vintage looks with modern performance. From its original badges and trim to the classic bench seat and factory dash, this F-250 hasn't been tampered with, making it a rare find in today's world of half-finished Frankensteins. Whether you're planning to bring it back to showroom condition or breathe new life into it with a custom motor, this truck offers a solid starting point. Trucks like this don't come around often, especially with this level of originality and completeness. And with long bed becoming more sought after for their stance and utility, this F-250 Sport Custom has both the classic lines and the potential for serious street or show presence once restored. So if you've been looking for your next winter project or a long-term build with vintage style, this might just be the truck for you. Call the seller for more specific details and ask for Jim. This one might not last long.